Good morning. I think that was my father sneezing. I'm not sure. Let's hope it was, because it wasn't. I heard, oh, it's him sneezing. Okay. Otherwise, I sounded like he dropped an F bomb. Let's hope that's not what it was. Good morning. It is Monday, March 2nd. Tomorrow's a full moon. I'm telling you, things are brewing. Like tea was steeping. I have tea in my cup. Still using my favorite cup. I just keep washing it because I do enjoy this cup. We are using Love Notes to Myself. Love Notes to Myself. Right there. Love Notes to Myself. I love this deck. For once in a while, I feel in the mood. Who doesn't want a love note to themselves first thing in the morning, right? Love notes to yourself. I was in my feels because I was sharing with my dear friend this morning about my darling friend Kristen that passed away, about how she loved the ring that I gave her and it made her feel like a princess. And how I missed her, but I still hear her, and that the gift of a ring was priceless. It didn't matter what the ring cost. It didn't matter that she only had it for a short time, because the way that it made her feel at the time that she had it meant everything. She was homeless. She felt unseen. She felt unloved. And that tiny little gift for her meant everything. She felt like a princess. She was my princess. I loved Kristen. I still love Kristen. She's amazing. I absolutely still think of her as one of the strongest women I know. She will always be amazing. And I know that right now she is with her firstborn, Anthony, and they are happily wrapped in each other's arms because she missed him very much. So she's where she needs to be. And I know that whoever has that ring, when they look at it, they're smiling because they're thinking of her. And that's all that matters. So I knew today I wanted to share some love with everybody. So I got out love notes to myself. So this is what I'm going to read today. Because who doesn't want a love note? Everybody deserves love notes to themselves. You don't have to have a partner to get a love note, because I'm going to share them all right now with you. So when you come in, let me know you're here. Let me know you'd like a card. I will happily pull a love note for you, because it's that kind of a Monday, and everybody should start their Monday with a little love, right? Who doesn't want first of all, I'll start my Mondays. I start every day with some tea, right? Put some love in your cup. I always put tea in mine. And the exciting thing today, I have new Oracle satchels arriving. I'm very excited for my dear friend Erica, who makes these gorgeous things, beautiful things. And they're all lined. There's just some are cotton, some are silk. I mean, she's redonk. She's amazing, the stuff she makes. It's crazy. So I'm really excited to see the ones that arrive today. But I don't even remember. Like, this is MS, okay? I think there's like 7 of them coming. Maybe 7, 8. I don't know. I don't remember. A couple are for me. One is for Dave. Some are for the cards that I'm going to give to my dear friend Randy for the next time he has a gathering to help raise money. They're being donated so he can auction them off and raise some money. I don't remember. MS is a lot of fun. I know they're coming because I have an alert that says, oh, they're going to arrive today. Great. Not a clue. I don't remember what they look like. I just know that things are arriving. It's kind of exciting. So we'll see. When they get here, we'll see what's what. And then I just know that I have things to bring and donate and give to Randy and James and Kevin and Cardi and Jay Brill and Jimmy from Lynn and all those wonderful men that have opened my heart and reminded me that not all men are jackasses. You know what I'm saying? They're just not. They're not. And I am very thankful, super thankful to them for what they taught me. So, really nice. I'm going to pull the first card right now for the room in general until people start coming in. I love this. I love and accept who I am right now. We all need to do that. I love and accept who I am right now. Now, I know it's backwards. We're not a fancy channel. I tell you that all the time. You can screenshot this and then you can flip it. I love and accept who I am right now. The back says, you have been criticizing yourself for years and it hasn't worked. It hasn't worked, really. Try approving of yourself and see what happens. Try approving of yourself and see what happens. The minute you start loving yourself, you will see the vibration switch and people will start gravitating towards you. I promise you it will happen. I promise you it'll happen. I'm going to tell you that when I was told all this same stuff, in my head I was like, garbage. I'm like, you guys are nuts. Garbage. It doesn't work. It's a bunch of hoo-ha. I didn't believe it at all for a really long time because I'm like, it's crazy. It's crazy talk. I didn't believe it. And as long as I didn't believe it, it wasn't working because I was so in the whole, they're insane. Why would that work? That's not going to work. And as long as I believed that it wasn't going to work, it didn't work because I didn't believe it. Once I realized maybe it's me, maybe I'm the problem. Cardi, I was just, literally, I manifested you. I was just talking about you. I was just talking about you and how wonderful you, Randy, Kevin, James, Jay Brill, Jimmy from Lynn, my Cardi, how wonderful all you men are and how you have restored my faith in what a good man looks like. Literally just was saying that without a doubt. And then here you are. And here you are, my brother. How are you, my love? No, for real. I literally just was, if you go back and watch from the beginning before you come in, I was just legit talking about you. Hi, Dave. Restored my faith. Dave is another one. Restored my faith in what a good man looks like. Cardi is the man, the myth, the legend. Cardi, would you let me pull a card for you? Cardi, these are love letters to ourselves. Cardi, this is your love letter to yourself right here. Cardi, you have a loving relationship with money. A loving relationship with money. Loving. You respect money. You respect money. Your journal prompt is begin stream of consciousness, writing with the words, money, I am eager to have a loving relationship with you. Give me guidance. Write money's response and continue the conversation until you feel that you have a loving connection with money. So you're going to write down a prompt. Money, I am eager to have a loving relationship with you. Give me guidance. And then you're going to write money's response to you. And continue that conversation back and forth until you feel that you're having a loving connection with money. I'm going to pull a second one for you. I don't want your connection to only just be about money today. I want you to have another one. I do like that was because I feel like you do need a better connection with money. That wouldn't have come up otherwise. Cardi, you ready? I am open to receiving love. No, Dave, I understand that. I understand that, but he needs he needs a loving relationship with money. A loving relationship with money. Cardi, I am open to receiving love. The back says the following: to give love more generously, we have to receive love more graciously. You have to receive love more graciously. It's not just about giving. You're very generous, Cardi. I know this about you. I think you have a little bit more difficult time receiving love. It's okay to allow it in. Be more gracious about receiving love. It's okay. Let those who adore you shower the shit out of you with love. You need to let that happen more. You are very on top of, I got you, baby. I'm going to give you, like, you're very good about giving the gifts. You need to be better at allowing people. I know, I know, I know. That's why this card came up for you. To give love more generously, we have to receive love more graciously. On point. On point. You just have to work on it a little. Jocelyn, good morning. Just work on it a little bit. It's not saying that you're horrible at it. You're okay at it. You just gotta work a little bit harder at it. Just a little bit better. Let somebody love you today, Cardi. Today when you think I'm gonna do something for that person, think, you know what? That person loves me. I'm gonna let that person love me first instead. Because you're worthy, Cardi. You're worthy. You're worthy. For sure. Okay? I know Jocelyn's a beautiful name. Isn't that so pretty? All right, Dave. Dave's turn. Dave, you are this card right here. If it will let me take it out right here. This is Dave. Dave, I pause often. Dave, I pause often. And I know this about you. I know you pause often. Dave, you're fine. David, I can't listen. Don't, because I'm listening. And she's already like, you're not just playing Dave. The yelling's going to start, Dave. Don't do it. You forget that I can hear your mother. Mm-mm. There's nothing plain about your name. Don't. Please don't. Dave, I pause often. Your action today, Dave, is take a conscious breath. Actually, take 5 and connect in body, mind, and spirit to the present moment. In for 3, out for 3. Do that 5 times and connect to your mom. Please do that for me because I don't want to hear her yelling at me because she doesn't yell angry. She yells with love. I understand. I'm just saying. Do that for me, please. Jocelyn, I would love to get you a card. Yeah, no, do it right now, Dave. Do it right now. Dave, see this? It says often, not just once. At the end, it says often. I understand, Dave. Carol wants you to do it right now. Often means often, not at the end of the day. Often means now, later, again, then the end of the day. Often. Oh, yes. Thank you, Carol. Okay, good. Jocelyn, allow me to get you a card. Carol's going to have Dave busy for at least 5 breaths. Okay. Oh, look at Jocelyn. This is you right here. Jocelyn, this is your card right here. Your card says, my success begins with a decision to take the first step. You have to take the first step. The back says, when we wait until everything is perfect, we get good at waiting. Take the first step today. Take the first step today. When we wait until everything is perfect, we get good at waiting because nothing is ever going to be perfect. If you know what you want to do, take the first step. When you wait for something to be perfect, there is no perfect. There is no perfect. You know what's perfect? You. You're perfectly imperfect, like me, like Dave, like Cardi. We're all perfectly imperfect. So if you want to do something, do it. Do it. You got to do it. Just take the first step. You know what I'm saying? Just have to do it. Cardi knows what I'm talking about. Just have to be brave. Gotta be brave. Cardi, you got your coffee already, buddy? I know you do. I know you got your beverage. Correct. You walk through the fear. Fear is just fear is not real. It's just a feeling that is asking you to be brave. Awesome. James. Good morning, James. James, would you like a card, my love? This is you right here, James. James, this is your card. Are you ready? Fit, you'll get one in a second. James, this is you. I ask for and receive help as an act of self-love. The back of your card says, asking for help is never, ever a sign of weakness. It is one of the bravest things you can do. Ask for help. Ask for help. It's not a sign of weakness. It's truly one of the bravest things that you can do. Fit, you may now have a card. James, I'm so sorry about your father. Fit, this is you right here. Fit, you are a mighty expression of love. You're a mighty expression of love. Use today's love note as a journal prompt and write for at least 5 minutes. Fit, you are a mighty expression of love. Use today's love note as a journal prompt and write for at least 5 minutes. It means that you are love. You have love inside you, and you are love. You are capable of loving yourself as well as others. So it's asking you to take that thought, that power, that you know that you are love and you are capable of loving others, and write. Go take a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil and write how you feel about yourself. And write for at least 5 minutes. James, I'm really sorry that that happened. James, excuse me, you can talk here. That's what this is for. You can talk here. That's why I'm here. That's why we're all here. Love is free. Thanks. Thank you, Fit. Well, I will tell you this, James. Love never dies. Love never dies, and we don't know why people do the things they do. But I can tell you this: you get a whole family, James. You don't just get a therapist; you get an entire family here. That's the first thing. Fit is correct. You get a whole family full of love. I can tell you what I do know. Love doesn't die because energy cannot be created or destroyed. It merely changes forms. And your father is right here in your heart. Physically, he may not be right next to you anymore, but his energy, his love is right here. And if you want to talk to him, you merely open your mouth and speak. He literally is still right with you in your heart. Those that we love never leave us as long as we remember them with love. Absolutely. My aunt passed away in 2018. She has not left me. She's been here the whole time. And every time I think about her and talk to her, I hear her. She's still right here. She's not gone. Her physical body's gone. But I know she's right next to me. I know she's with me. So when I miss her and I want to talk to her, I just talk out loud. And my heart hears her. She's right here. And your dad is the same. So if you want to talk to him, talk to him. And I promise you, he hears you. He hears you. That's very young. That's super sad. That's super sad. I can tell you this. When someone chooses that road, they were hurting. Because that is a very last resort choice. They were hurting. And once they cross, I know they're no longer hurting. The pain is gone. They are with the Lord. They are no longer hurting. So you can take comfort knowing that there is no more pain. You can absolutely still talk to your Father. He will hear you. 1,001% he will hear you. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that he will hear you. That is super, super young. And I will never understand because I'm not in anyone's shoes who goes through that. And he can still be your best friend and your hero. And you can tell him that. And I want to say something. He probably knows that. I guarantee you he knows that. Hi, Sammy. You know, what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. When I was told that I had multiple sclerosis, the first thing I said to my neurologist, I said, okay, well, what is that? Because I didn't know what that was. I'd never heard of that. I'm like, what is it? How do we move forward? And how do I get out of this hospital? Get me out. Because I was diagnosed on Father's Day weekend back in 2004. I'm like, just, what is this? How do I deal with it and get me out of here? I just want to go home. You know, is it, because we are all predestined with an expiration date, all of us. Bless you. My mom. We're all predestined. I do, James. It's on my. Thank you, Fit. I do. It's on my main page on my the Kind Oracle. On the main page of the Kind Oracle, there's an email there. You are all of us, including me. We all have a predetermined date with the Lord, and that's okay. I'm not afraid of that. I just wanted to know how to deal with the hand I'd been dealt, so that I can get out of the hospital and get home. Because it is absolutely it's my agreement, it's my soul agreement that was already predetermined, and that's okay. I'm not going to let that ruin the time I have here. I'm going to make the most of my time here. And what I'm going to do, now that I'm home, forced early retirement because of my MS, but I have to realize, okay, now I'm home. I'm going to make the most of this time. So if I have to be home, I'm going to do good with my time. I'm not going to sit around and be, oh, woe is me, I can't do anything. I have time now to do something good. I'm going to do this. I feel really good about this. This is making me happy. If I'm helping people, what better way to spend my time? That I can't think of another thing to do that would make me more worthwhile. I mean, I couldn't do this if I had to be working a 9 to 5. I used to work 6:40 in the morning to 6:40 at night, all day, with little babies. Thank you. A dear friend of Sammy, I want to tell you, a dear friend of mine that I went to school with, who I adore. His name is Scott. Handsome, lovely, lovely man. His younger brother, Eric, also super handsome. Hi, Hazel. Dove into a pool when he was young. I think they were, I'm not, disclaimer, I'm not 100% positive. I think they were young. I think they might have been drinking. I don't know. They were partying. And he dove into the shallow end, hit his head, quadriplegic. He's been in a wheelchair for his whole life, the poor guy. Eric, back before that happened, was the picture of health and strength. And when I tell you, like, bodybuilder, powerful, beautiful, blonde haired, blue eyed, gorgeous, like, not a girl walked past him and wasn't like, hello, like the Ken to the Barbie, like handsome, handsome. Eric has never let that stop him. He is a wonderful, amazing, wonderful guy. And I'm sure life has thrown everything but the kitchen sink at him. And he's still an amazing young man. He's younger than me because Scott is my age, so Eric was a younger brother. So it is the choices that we make with the hand that we are dealt. Correct, we lose moments. All we have, honestly, all we have is right now. There are plenty of people that will not wake up tomorrow. We have right now. We have right now. And that's why I do this. Excuse me, I have like a weird cough thing happening. So with MS, I have a cold. And when I have the cold, it doesn't feel like a cold. It feels like the flu. So that's why my voice sounds weird today. So I got a little derailed. I would like to pull a card for the next person. Who among you did not get a card? I would like to kind of stay in order. One person per card. I mean, one card per person per live. And please be honest because I want to make sure everyone gets a card. Okay? These are love notes to myself. Okay? I wanted to bring a little love today to everybody. Hazel, would you like a card? Let's get a card for Hazel. Hazel, this is your card right here. Hazel, play is a vital part of your day. Play is a vital part of your day, Hazel. The back. Your action today, Hazel, says skip, hop, sing, dance, jump for joy, paint, just play. Embrace play today, Hazel. That's a beautiful part of the day. Just play. Solomon. I'm going to pull one for you now, Solomon. We need a card for Solomon. Right here. This is Solomon. Solomon, this is beautiful. Your card says, I am courageously authentic. Look at that beautiful sunflower. Solomon, you are courageously authentic. You can still play if Hazel, you can still play if you're injured. You can play up here. You always have your imagination. You always have your imagination. You can play in your imagination without a doubt. Solomon, you are courageously authentic. You are courageously authentic. And the back of your card says, unsure of how to express yourself, ask the wisdom of your heart. What would love say, Solomon? What would love say? Follow that wisdom. But guess what? You can still, Sammy, you're still here and we're communicating. You're still here. And I'm going to pull a card for you right now. I'm going to read you a love note for yourself. I don't want you to focus on all the stuff you keep saying over and over and over. I want you to focus on the fact that you're here right now in this moment with me. And I'm going to read you a love note. Focus on that. Focus on that right now. March 2nd, 2026 at 10:12 in the morning. You're about to get a love note read to you from me. An Oracle love note card. Need a card for Sammy. This is your card right here. You ready? This is your love note, Sammy. Sammy, you need to practice self-care as an expression of self-love. Self-care and self-love is to not constantly remind yourself of what you lost. Remind yourself of what you still have. You're here right now. We're communicating right now. You can still do this. You can still communicate. You're still here. You're still full of love. You're still able to show up, be here, communicate, and receive love messages. And the back of the card says almost everything will work again if you unplug it for a few minutes, including you. Which means unplug the negative in your head. You keep saying the same thing over and over again. You keep telling me what happened to you. What didn't happen to you? You're still able to talk. You're still able to communicate. Are you still able to love? Can you still love yourself? Can you still show up? Not just here, not just to talk to me. Can you still show up for yourself? And do you know that when it is your turn, when you do finally cross, all of the things that happened, they're gone. All that stuff that happened, it's gone. When you cross, you are completely whole again. So what happens to us down here? They are challenges to strengthen us. God must think you are pretty amazingly strong. He doesn't give these things to just anybody. You're clearly a warrior, without a doubt. Without a doubt. He only gave me MS. Clearly, I'm not as strong as you. You are a warrior, a Viking, for sure. He didn't give me quadriplegic. He gave me MS. You got far more to deal with, which makes you a damn Viking. For sure. What makes me want to do this? Love. What makes anyone want to do this? Why would I not want to do this? You should want to treat people the way that you want to be treated. If the Lord were right here next to me right now, why would I not want to treat people the way He would want me to treat them? It's the way He would want to treat people. Why would I not want to do exactly as He would want me to if He were right here next to me? I would be ashamed if I wasn't doing the way He would do if you were right here. Don't you want to make Him proud? Do you know what I'm saying? That's why. I'm very spiritual. I believe that good gets good, nasty gets nasty. I'm not a fan of hatred. I'm not a fan of holding grudges. I forgive. Forgiveness is not for them. Forgiveness is for yourself. Of course, you can ask me anything. And by the way, anybody in the room that would like a card that did not get one, please just kindly let me know, and I will pull you a card, because my memory is horrific with the MS. So you have to let me know. And you guys know that I'm an open book. You can ask me anything you'd like. And by the way, no music today because I was enjoying the quiet. I have wind chimes on the porch and I was listening to those, so I didn't put music on today. So you'll forgive me that there's no music. Sometimes I like the quiet. He's like, you're cute calling me bro. My daughter does that. She's like, what's up, bro? I'm like, you know I'm your mother, right? Like, that's okay. Take your time, Fit. Don't worry about it. It is very therapeutic for me to shuffle a card. The sound of me shuffling is therapeutic to my ears. That's why I do it a lot. And you guys know to always be mindful of the fact that my parents, who are boomers, can show up at any second, say anything, do anything. You just don't know. If I change this someday to the boomer show, you'll know, because I'm going to put up CCTVs all around the house. If I did that, this channel could be monetized in seconds. Everybody would join. What are they doing now? Oh man, I'm not. I don't try to be. I just am. And actually, I don't think you'd really want to see what they're doing. The fact that you can hear the few things that happen when they walk through here, I think that's enough. You don't really want to see what's going on. You just don't. You know what I'm saying? You don't really want to see. We got 9 people on here. Who would like a card? We're doing love notes to myself today. And by the way, tomorrow's a full moon, people. Tomorrow's a full moon. Things are about to go down. All sorts of shiznit happens on a full moon. I'm just saying. Oh no, you can't hear them right now. You will when they walk through. My mom has angry Alzheimer's. Sometimes you do hear them. Go back and watch some previous lives. Oh, you hear them. Not that I want you to. We're Italian. This house is Italian. Trust me. Italians are not quiet. Mm-mm. No. There's no shh. Italians are loud. Not because we want to be. Just because we're loud. We're just loud. I'm excited. You know, I just realized it's sitting next to me and I didn't even remember. Hello, dark chocolate morsels. Oh, I already had breakfast and my meds. There's no rule that says I can't have a little handful of dark chocolate morsels. You know why? I don't have rules anymore. I'm in my 50s. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You take your time. I'm trying to take my morsels. Listen. Thank you. These are Good Life morsels. They're free from 14 different allergens. Something that Mother Nature doesn't tell you. When you get older, as I am, you suddenly become allergic to everything under the sun. Shellfish, kiwi, dairy, nuts, tree nuts, everything. So when I want to enjoy chocolate, I have to buy uber expensive, ridiculous chocolate that has 14 different allergens that it's free from before I can enjoy it. Okay, let me read you. It says, I used to be with this group of people. I stopped hanging out with them because one of them, I don't like that term, but okay, is a Karen. And they keep spreading hate. And I just heard from someone, they talk shit. Okay, first of all, I don't like the word Karen because I know some Karens and they're wonderful people. So I don't like that term, but I understand what you're trying to say. What other people say about you and think about you is none of your business. It's none of your business. Okay? Ignore them. When people say things about you, it's going to hit you and you let it roll down like water off a duck's back. Okay? Ignore it. Don't give them your power. Don't give them your energy. You're wasting your energy by giving it to them. Don't. You know what I say? Let them. Let them talk. Who cares? You know who you are. You know your heart. You know whether you are a true person or not. And you know what they're saying is garbage. That's right. Just for her. That's funny. Whatever. If they talk behind your back, just let them. Who cares? Ignore them. It doesn't matter. They can make you look bad all they want, but you know what is going to make you look bad? You. So do you do the things that they're saying? No. So if people believe what they're saying, then that's their problem. The people in your life that really know you, truly know you, will not believe the garbage that they're trying to say because they'll be like, no, I know him. I know them. I know them. They're not that way at all. These people are just trash talking them because they're jealous. People that spew hate and vitriol are jealous. And do not give them your energy. Just don't. Correct. Don't respond at all. And when they say things to you that are nasty and gross, just smile and say, all right, I heard you. Great. Have a great day. The more you kill them with kindness, the more it drives them nuts. They want you to respond. Somebody that starts nastiness wants you to respond with more nastiness because they can't have an argument. An argument can't happen unless there are two people to argue. So if they start right here, here you are, right? You're just minding your business. If you come back with, there's the fight. You're both doing it, right? Why do you regret that you put up with it? What's wrong with it? You're ignoring them. You're ignoring them. What you need to do is walk away. Just walk away. That is strength. Everyone's like, oh, you're weak. No, you're not. That's strength. What's not good is to fight back like that. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous because then you are giving them your energy, which is exactly what they want. A bully wants your energy. You have this was a girlfriend? I'm confused. Listen, if someone truly loves you, they won't treat you like that. The people that truly love you will support you and lift you up. And if someone's talking about you, that's not your person. Show them the door. There's the door. Don't let it hit you. Never ever beg for attention. You should never have to do that. The people that want to be there for you will find you. And if they haven't found you yet, keep living your life. They'll find you. Okay, listen, but they're not friends if they're not treating you like a friend. Do you understand? Do you hear what you're saying? Friends do not treat you that way. Actual friends will treat you like a friend. There you go. And you know what? Be the best version of yourself, and your people will find you. Love yourself, be the best version of yourself, and your people will find you. My daughter went through that. I told her, I said, just be the best version of you. Find what you love to do, be happy, and your people will find you. And that's exactly what happened. She has the best group of friends. Amazing friends. When you say, oh, my friends, they're not good to me, they're not friends. If they're not good to you, they're not real friends. This is Levi's. You know what they say in Italy? How they say this? They say Levi's. I went to Italy. I've been to Italy many times, and I'm like, this is Levi's. They're like, oh, Levi's. I'm like, okay, sure, whatever. They can't say Levi's. They say Levi's. This is reversible, by the way. Not that anybody asked. Here we go, morning hair. Check this out. Ready? I won't buy a hat unless it's doing double duty for me. All right? Double duty, thank you. Double duty. All my hats, double duty. Okay? It has to be double duty or I'm not interested. I do love these hats. Burn on a bucket hat all day. I kind of have to, only because, 2-in-1, right? I kind of have to only because with my MS, I shouldn't really be in the sun in the summer. Hi, Gang Shiva. This is your card right here, Gang Shiva. Here's yours. Ready? Gang Shiva, you listen to the wisdom of your heart. You listen to the wisdom of your heart. And the back says, be silent and listen to your heart. What do you hear? Note, your ego speaks in long stories, but your heart speaks in simple statements. Camo goes with everything, and black is it's classic. Good morning, El Jador. How are you? Mercedes, we're going to get your card right here. This is you, Mercedes. You ready? Mercedes, this is a love note to you. With every sunrise, I am given a fresh palette to create my day. It's a puppy. The back says, begin your day connecting with your spiritual source. A morning prayer, a meditation, a song, a dance, simply gratitude. That's beautiful. I love that. You're very welcome. I hope you do start your day like that. That would be lovely. And always start your day with something very hot and delicious in your mug. Whatever that is. Hot chocolate, tea, coffee, whatever you like. I'm a tea girl. That's my jam. Tea is my jam. And no music today. I've been very much enjoying the silence. Sometimes I like my silence. And actually, it's not really silence. I like listening. I'm weird. I like listening to the sound of the shuffling of my cards. I don't know why. I don't know. I have my weirdness about me. That's one of my weirdnesses. I enjoy listening to the sound of the shuffling of the cards. It's very therapeutic. I don't know. Maybe some of you like it too. I don't know. Maybe you do. Maybe you don't. I happen to dig it. Yeah, Hazel, you never want to spend good money on something unless it doubles down, especially a good hat. Why would you want a hat that's just one side? That makes no sense. Reversible is the way to go. If you're spending your money on something, make sure you get the most for your buck. All of my hats are reversible. These, anyways, the bucket hats. You find quiet obnoxious, or you find the cards obnoxious? Listen, my daughter finds me obnoxious. It's totally fine, but she's kind of stuck with me, so. You know, you are always welcome to turn it down unless you ask me a specific question. You don't have to listen to me. You can mute me. It's all right. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Look at that. I like the sound. I'll just wear it reversed even if it's not reversible. I paid for the both side, right? Yeah. You're just playing. Okay, just playing. I enjoy a good joke. You guys know I've had people try to come in my chat and be trolls, but if they come in with a good joke, I kill everybody with kindness because I don't mind. But I do enjoy a good joke. I have the sense of humor of a 12-year-old boy because I love silly. I'm all about the silly. That's always fun. Life is short. You should always laugh. Everybody should always laugh. Let's read this one for the whole room. Here we go. Everybody ready? Self-love is my superpower. Self-love is my superpower. The back says, when the power of love overcomes the love of power, the world will know peace. This needs to be sent right now to the world in general. The world in general needs to hear this. The world, everyone right now. When the power of love overcomes the love of power, the world will know peace. Yes, but that's a choice. I'm happy that way. I'm very happy that way. Super happy. You guys, I think you have already subscribed to my channel, my little corner of the interwebs. If you have not, no, I'm really happy on my own. Please make sure you have subscribed and liked. It is free to do so. Please make sure you share my channel, share my message with everybody, with your friends, with your family. No one can take what isn't offered. I offer my kindness and my love here. I'm very happy being single. I am for my daughter. My daughter is my bestie, my number one, my ride or die. That's my girl. I'm happy doing this. This is what makes me happy. Like, super happy, actually. What about you guys? You guys can share some of yourself if you want to. This is not just my chat, this is your chat too. You guys are getting quiet. I feel you guys are falling asleep on me. I don't have Instagram. All I have is this. I got rid of every social media, period. I just have this. I don't know who that is. I have no social media at all except for this channel. I got rid of Facebook. I got rid of X. I got rid of Instagram. I got rid of all of it. I only have this channel. That's it. You guys want to see me, hear from me? Right here. That's all there is. I don't like social media. I'm not a fan. It's too much noise, too much distraction. If you want to focus on one thing and do it right, focus on one thing and do it right. It's not about likes. It's not about, thank you. It's not about, no, I'm not a boomer actually. I'm Gen X. My parents are boomers. I'm a Gen X. It is more about focusing on this one thing. My daughter is Gen Z. She'll be 22. I'm not 65 to 80. Thank you, though. I'm not that. When the years I was born. Yeah, I was born in 1972. I thought you were saying age. I was born in 1972. I'll be 54 in August. I'm 53 right now. Yeah. Yep. Yes, correct. 1972. No. No, but I always joke. I'm like, back when I had a pet dinosaur? No. I've seen pictures of them in books. You're cute. Thank you. You know why? No drugs, no alcohol, no booze, no smoking, none of it. I don't wear makeup. And I don't get angry. I don't take people's words to heart. I know that I'm a kind person, and I know that I love everyone. And when people talk nasty to me, I pray for them. I pray for them. Because I realize that they are not really saying mean things to me because they believe that I'm mean. It's because they're hurting. So I just smile and I say, thank you for saying that. I'll pray for you. That's it. And I walk away. Because they want you to get upset. They want you to engage. Because when someone's miserable, misery loves company. No, that's not what I want. I don't need a partner. I am self-partnered. I'm happy on my own. I've had plenty of relationships. I don't need that. Thank you, Hazel. I have plenty of love. I have plenty of love. Tons. Tons of love. Thank you for worrying about me, though. I have tons of love. I know you're just saying, but I'm all set. Thank you, though. I'm good. I've had a plethora of marriage proposals since I started this channel. It's ridiculous, but I'm fine. I have zero desire to be married. Zero. I'm very happy. But thank you, though. I don't. There probably are plenty of people. I don't. I've never drank. Well, I did drink my entire 20s. I drank for an entire decade, and that was not good. So I knew the day I hit 30, I'm like, that's it. I stopped. Never again. Alcohol is not good. I'm lucky that I'm alive. And I stopped. But that's the thing. We are all given the opportunity to make our own decisions. I had plenty of relationships. I've been in plenty of relationships in my life. I've been in love before, for sure. But at this point in my life, I choose to be on my own. And there's nothing wrong with that. We all have the ability to make our own choices. And I made my own choice. At one point in my life, there was only one man in my life that I would have considered marrying. But he made the choice to cheat. He cheated. That was his choice. And the minute he chose that, he was not choosing me. Because yeah. He was smart to cheat. You think that's smart? He doesn't have me. When a man cheats, he's choosing himself. And I turned around and left. That's not a smart guy. And that's not a funny thing to play. I wasn't jealous. That's not jealous. I'm not jealous. He's showing me who he is. Someone who wants to be with me, absolutely wants to be with me, needs to show me who he is. It doesn't matter why he did it. He's showing me who he is. And he's showing me that he's someone that wasn't 100% with me. It doesn't matter why he did it. I've never cheated on anyone in my life. Not once. Not once. Because when you love somebody, you're with that person. There's no reason to cheat. There's never a reason to cheat. Usually it's because you're not committed to that person. I don't care what the reason is. If you're not committed and you don't want to be with that person, then you should say, you know what, I'm just not feeling this, and I feel like it's time for me to date other people. Own your stuff. Own your shit. It doesn't matter why. Own your shit. If you're not feeling it and you don't want to be there, say, you know what, I'm not really feeling this anymore, and I kind of feel like I need to date other people. I agree. And that would have been fine. If he had said that, I would have been like, okay, then we're not going to be, exclusive anymore. Go do your thing. I can handle honesty. I cannot handle lying and cheating. Out. No, I'm not a fortune teller. I told you guys that. I'm not a fortune teller. No, and especially when he's like, I love you, you're the only one, blah, blah, blah. I don't do lies. Don't do lies. Don't do cheating. And then when I said, are you sure nothing happened? I promise nothing happened. And then I find love notes from another girl. Oh, really? And then I show up with receipts. No, I'm all set. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Women, I will say this, and I will own this all day, and you men might not want to hear this. Women are far more mature earlier than men. It is very sad. No, I didn't. No. He just went away one weekend with a buddy of his to Florida to do, I don't know what they went to do. They went to go do something, and I said, have a good time. Totally trusted him. No, it's okay. Don't feel sorry for me. Don't feel sorry for me. Correct. Don't feel sorry for me. After that happened, tons of phone calls. I love you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm like, that doesn't matter. You don't actually love me, because if you loved me, you wouldn't have done it. Correct. You're correct. And so that's why I said, I'm like, no, you don't love me, because if you loved me, you wouldn't have done that. Because when I tell you that there were many times that I could have cheated, never once would I have done it, ever, because I loved him. When you love somebody, you don't cheat on them. You don't. I absolutely loved Bill. I never would have done that to him. I would have married him. I absolutely would have married him. He's the only one I ever would have married. Loved him very much. Would never have done that to him. And there were times that there were guys like, oh, you're only dating Bill. Come here. I'm like, no way. No way. I'm faithful. He's my guy. No way. Would never have cheated on him, not once. You always, no, you shouldn't. No, see, you do what you want, Mercedes. You do whatever you want. I know who I am. I would never. Never. When I'm in a committed relationship, I'm 100% in. But that's me. So moving on. So that's why that didn't happen. No, and that's why Bill found himself without me. Please, I'm so sorry. But I'm like, you should be. All done. He eventually got married to some other woman. Well, then as a man, he's with somebody else. He's not with me. Yeah. Thank you. Correct. It is. Are you really trying to tell me you're going to blame the female? You're blaming the female? Mercedes, I know you're not telling me you're blaming the female. For real? Did she hold a knife to your head? No. No. You, for real, are treading on very thin ice trying to go there. No, but no. That's a very weak, super weak argument here with me. No. And that just shows me that you are a weak man. That's all. You can laugh all you want. You're just showing me that you're weak. And that makes me sad for you. And if you have a wife, it's not working. It's not working. It makes me sad for your wife. It makes me very happy that I'm not your wife. So, anywho, I would like to pull another card for someone who has not had a card. I don't believe you. I'm not looking at that message. I would like to pull a card for someone who has not had a card. Who would like a card? Love notes to ourselves. It's time for some love notes. Kobe. Hello, Kobe. How are you? Would you like a love note? Correct. Ink droplets all day. Correct. Kobe, you would absolutely have a card. Kobe, this is your card right here, lovey. Kobe, you love all of yourself. You love all of yourself. Your card says, write a haiku poem beginning with the words, I love all of me. The first and third line has 5 syllables, and the second line should have 7. I love that. That's nice. That's very nice. Ink droplets, would you like a card? I would love to pull one for you. Very sweet. Oh, thank you. The necklace is just plain, but this was a gentleman on Etsy made this. Isn't it beautiful? I don't even know what it is. I think it's a pressed flower. It's like a daisy that he pressed. So pretty. Ink droplets, this is for you. This is your love note. And then the day came to remain tight in the bud was far more painful than the risk it took to blossom. Isn't that crazy? As we're talking about this flower, this is your love note. Isn't that crazy? Journal prompt says, what risk has been calling to you? Take the first step. What risk has been calling to you? Take the first step. What have you been? Bye, Fit. Take care, love. Hi, Dreams. Would you like a card? Right? I mean, we were just talking about the flower, and like this could not be. It's right there. It's beautiful. Dreams, you sprinkle love wherever you are. The back of it says, express your love at least 11 times today with words, hugs, and compliments. That's very sweet. 11 is an angel number. Words, hugs, and compliments. Your people are super sweet. That's very nice. A new direction. Your last card was motivating and keeping you going in life. I like that. Well, this one, you need to go share some love today. 11 times. 11 hugs, 11 kind words, 11 generous thoughts. That's a nice little thing to do today. You need to give 11 little love thoughts to people. Good things. I like that. So ink droplets, you need to take some steps towards a new direction. Well, all right. So your work hour is depressing. However, you get a lunch, don't you? Hi, Rochelle. Beautiful name, Rochelle. You get a lunch hour, don't you? Maybe during your lunch, pay a kindness to the person that you go get your lunch from. Tell them they're beautiful, even if they're not. Tell them they're beautiful. It might be the only time they've ever heard it. When you're in line at the lunch place, buy the lunch for the person behind you. But thank you. Buy the lunch for the person behind you. Or the person next to you. Say, I'd like to pay for this person's lunch. And just smile and say, have a good day. People never expect that stuff. Do you see what I'm saying? Little things like that. And you don't have to be totally loaded to do those things. I am totally not. I'm broke. I live off $700 a month. I live off of pennies. And I don't make money on this channel. I have a Venmo and I have, that's correct, being kind. I have a Venmo and I have a Cash App on my channel. If any of you ever want to support the work I do here, you may donate. That's why they're on the channel. But as of right now, my channel is not monetized. Someday, maybe, if I can get there, I will. Or how about this? When I get there, I will. But right now, it's not monetized. But if you want to support the work that I do, you can support me on Venmo and on Cash App. But like I said, even me, with my meager income, I will still do kind things for people because the reward that you get from doing those things is priceless. Doing this is priceless. Why are you more concerned about the results? It's a lovely thing to do. Kindness is always good. Kindness is always good. Ink droplets, I'm going to do another one for you. I need another card for ink droplets, please. All right, ready? Listen to this one. I have clear boundaries. Yes means yes, and no means no. Okay? When someone asks you to do something and you want to do it, you can say yes. I'm hearing that you have a hard time sometimes saying no, that you feel like you have to be the yes person. Oh, yeah, I'll do that. You don't always have to say yes. You're okay to say no. It's okay to say no. It doesn't make you a bad person. If you want to say no to something, you're okay to say no. Say yes when you want to say yes. You don't always have to say yes. You can say no, and it does not make you a bad person. It makes you somebody who knows what you're comfortable with. And that's okay. And the back says you are not required to set yourself on fire to keep other people warm. You love yourself first, always. When you are happy and you are whole and you feel 100%, then you are doing the best you can for everyone around you. When you are miserable inside, you are no good to anyone. And I know you know this. I already know you know this. Because I'm hearing you go, I know that. So then it's okay to say no to yourself. You can say no to yourself sometimes. I have a hard time with that too. Do you know how many Oracle decks I have? Do you know how many times I've looked on Amazon? I'm like, I really want this deck. And my brain says, Amy, no, you don't need that. And I'm like, no, exit. I get rid of it out of the cart. I say no to myself a lot. I struggle with that. If you only knew how many Oracle decks, but you can act on it. You can act on it. Because if you know it's the right thing to do, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. You can do it. I like your name, Ink Droplets. It's a cute name. Makes me think of my friend Richie. My friend Richie, his page, Microdots. Richie's so sweet. Sweetest guy. Richie is the kindest. It is liberating. It is liberating. Jessica Barrett, I am fine. How are you today, love? Would you like a card? Right here, look at this. This is your card sticking straight out. Look at this. Jessica, your card says, I forgive myself for believing that I am not enough. I forgive myself for believing that I am not enough. Jessica, the back of your card says, believing that I'm not enough is a self-fulfilling prophecy. You need to stop doing that. You are enough, Jessica. You are enough. Ink droplets. I'm just speaking truth. I'm speaking truth to power. That's all. And if you knew Richie, you would agree. The funniest, kindest, gentlest guy. So generous. And clever, so clever. And I think I've actually bumped into him in person without even knowing. You're welcome, Jessica. Richie actually owes me a lunch. He doesn't need to buy the lunch. I would like to make him some lunch, but he owes me the time. He and I need to have some lunch. In fact, I'm going to pull a card right now for Richie, even though he's not here. I'm going to pull a card thinking of Richie. I would like a card from Mr. Microdots, even though he's not here. This is Richie. Let's pull a card for Richie. This is Richie's card, even though he's not here. If he comes at some point, he can see the replay. Richie, this is for you. My life is a reflection of my beliefs. This is very true. Richie has a lot of beliefs. And you know he believes in the most? Himself. Richie's life is a reflection of his beliefs, and he believes in himself. And the back of his card says, the way we experience the world around us is a direct reflection of the world within us. Mr. Microdots, that is so you right now. Richie's world is blowing up around him because he's spectacular. I hope he does see this. That's fantastic. He's very clever. He does excellent work on his channel. Amazing. If you guys have not checked out Microdots, run, go check out Richie. For real. Everything he does, magnificent. Jessica, you're so welcome, love. It's super quiet now in here, you guys. Like, it literally makes me want to just curl up and have a little nap. Makes me want to curl up and have a little nappy. I may just. Here's one more for the whole room. For the whole room. Every day is special when I declare I am beautiful. Even when you don't have makeup on. Even when you're wearing a fatigued hat. When you're wearing the same sweater as yesterday. You're still beautiful. Inside and out. Every day is special when I declare I'm beautiful. Today, look beautiful, feel beautiful, and be beautiful. Melanie. Hi, Melanie Small. Note, using the word beautiful many times throughout the day can be a great way to remember that, yes, indeed, you are beautiful. Melanie, I'm going to pull a card for you now, love bug. Melanie, this is you right here. Are you ready? Melanie, your card says, I meditate to quiet my mind. You meditate to quiet your mind. Your mind has so much going on that unless you meditate, it's like, blah, 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 blah. It's cray inside your head, girl. You gotta meditate. And by meditate, I mean whatever your favorite song is, you put that on. Music, I think, is what helps you. Your favorite song, whatever that is, and a coffee. Meditation, that's how you do. Do you do. You gotta do it that way. Whatever meditation looks like for you, that's how you do it. Meditate to quiet your mind, and the back of your card says, close your eyes, focus on your breath, inhaling the calm, exhaling the peace, sniffing the coffee, hearing the jam, whatever that jam is that you want to listen to. That's how you do it. That's how I'm hearing for you. That's what I'm hearing for you. It's not on the card, but that's what I'm hearing. You do meditate. Good for you. Nice. Girl, however you do it, gotta do it. That's your card. Then this is a perfect card for you. Right there. Perfect. The cards are never a mistake. They come out because they're supposed to. I don't ever question my cards. You're getting a second card right here. Here's another one for you, Melanie. This just came out because we're talking, so this is yours too. What conditions do you place on giving love? You don't have to answer me, but answer in your head. What conditions, Melanie, do you place on giving love? The back of the card says, write for 5 minutes about the conditions that you place on giving and receiving love. What did you learn about yourself? That's a little deep. Something I'm hearing that you're like, whoa, okay. Something you need to work on, apparently. You don't have to tell me any of it. It's between you and your heart. I'll read it again. I'll read it again. What conditions do I place on giving love? The action says write for 5 minutes about the conditions that you place on giving and receiving love. What did you learn about yourself? I don't write the cards, girl. I'm just reading them. Luma, good morning. I'm doing good. How are you doing today? Allow me to pull a love note for you. We're doing love notes today. Tomorrow's going to be a full moon. I figured we all need a little bit of love for a full moon. You know things get a little cray with full moon. Let's start with some love. Luma, here we go. Luma, this is your card. We ready? I dream things that never were, and I say, why not? Dream things that never were, and say, why not? Because you're brave. Your journal prompt says, what are you ready to say why not to? Go do it. I dig that. I dig that. Just go. Why not? Why the heck not? Dude, that's a free pass to just go do whatever you want today. Especially since tomorrow's a full moon, you probably get a free pass. Be like, well, the full moon made me do it. I don't, Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me, please. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Oh, you guys are funny. So it's quieting down, and I'm going to go make myself another tea. Melanie Small, I'm so happy that I always make your day. And you know that you guys always make my day. I used to not go live every day. I was very sporadic. I'd go live here and there, but I'm starting to almost go live every day because doing this makes my heart super happy. It really does. It just does. Because knowing that you guys are happy fulfills my heart. It just does. Melanie, where are you tuning in from, if you don't mind me asking? If you want to share. I love that everybody enjoys coming here. It makes me happy. I'm just a little tiny corner of the interwebs. Canada? That's awesome. Luma, I just pulled a card for you, silly. You want another card? I can pull another card. One of my favorite decks that I love, I discovered from a friend of mine, Jimmy, who introduced me to the Four Agreements deck from a book he read that literally changed my life. Amazing. Luma, here's another card for you. Ready? Here's your card. Daily spiritual practice strengthens my connection with the loving energy of the universe. Okay. The back of your card says, choose a spiritual practice to strengthen your access to love today. Whether that access for you is meditation, time in nature, prayer, journaling, or a creative project. Ahmed, of course I'll have a card for you. Did you say please? This is the kind oracle. We are kind. What do you mean stop the cap? I love my cap. You can't, don't you talk about my hat. What do you mean stop the cap? I will not ever stop my caps. I love hats. I'm a hat girl. Hello, this is reversible. Do you have any idea how nice a reversible hat is? You're going to spend good money. I don't know what you're talking about. You're so welcome, love. Listen, these are just simple little oracle cards, but sometimes it's nice to have a little love message. You listen to Thomas Anders and Dieter Rowan. They shared Sherry Lady or Michael Jackson. Oh, nice. One of my favorites is I used to go in my 20s and 30s. I was constantly going to Dave Matthews. Love Dave Matthews. Dave Matthews live. There's nothing like Dave Matthews live. But in my 40s and early 50s now, I'm regressing back to Metallica and Pink Floyd and Pantera and my rock and roll, my heavy metal. All right, Ahmed, here we go. I need a card for Ahmed, please. Right here. Ahmed, this is you right here. Ready? Are you ready? I adorn myself with love. I adorn myself with love. The back of your card says, Ahmed, love everything. Yes, everything that you are wearing today. Adorn yourself with love. Everything that you put on today, every single thing that you put on today, love it. Adorn yourself with love. Melanie, I'm going to pull another. Oh, Melanie, this is beautiful. Look at this. Melanie, your heart is open. Your heart is open. Ahmed, I'm so glad. Not enough caffeine. Ahmed, you made my day too. Thank you for stopping by. And please, if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe. It is free. Melanie, your heart is open. Sometimes it's hard to have an open heart. But when you put love out, you get love back. And people will try to spew nastiness and grossness and vitriol and hate your way. Not just you, to me, to everyone. But when people do that, what I've realized is that it's not specific about you. It's not personal about you, ever. People that do that, those people are miserable. They're unhappy with themselves. Those people are unhappy with themselves. And misery loves company. Misery loves company. And I have realized that as long as you don't drink the poison and you kill those people with kindness, and I'm realizing that I probably should not be using that word anymore on YouTube, because especially if I eventually monetize, I shouldn't be using that word. But when you smother those people with kindness, no, that's okay. I'm not the grammar police. You can finish your word however you want to. As long as I smother those people with kindness, they don't know what to do with that, because someone that comes at you with anger and wants to start with you, they're expecting you to return that anger. And when you don't, they're like, oh, right, I didn't. People have come in to my channel trying to be trolls, and instead of getting angry, they've come in here like rage baiting me. And instead of me getting upset back, I'm like, would you like a card? How are you today, love bug? Would you like a card? They're like, huh? What? Because they don't expect me to be kind. And I am, because there's no reason to not be. It's a kindness channel. I'm the kind oracle. That's what I do. I offer them a card. And what do I do with that? I expected her to get upset. I was mean. I was rude. Why didn't she get upset? I don't get upset. Because what other people think of me is not my business. It's none of my business. Those people are sad all by themselves. They don't need my help. They need my prayers. So I don't let them get to me, because it's none of my business. I pray for them. I offer them a card. I offer them kindness, my friendship, my gratitude for them even showing up. And 9 times out of 10, they stay, they subscribe. Yep. It is sometimes it's hard to have an open heart. My heart is always open unless the person ends up being here and remaining a troll with anger, with hate, and spamming the chat, which is, it's hard for me to maintain um, the love and attention that I want to give to everyone that's here for the right reasons. And so if I have to, I'll have one of my kindness keepers. And can I ask you, Melanie? It's not my business, but I'm just curious. How old are you? Because sometimes kids come in my chat, so I just want to make sure that you are, that I'm speaking with an adult. Sometimes, kids will come in here. They're like, "Oh, I'm 7, I'm 9, I'm 12." Like, I just want to make sure that I'm speaking with an adult. But um, it's challenging, but it's not impossible to have an open heart when you know that the work that you're doing God's work. You're doing God's work. That's what I'm doing, and I'm making the most of the time that I have now that I'm home. I was forced to retire. I have MS, and this is what I'm doing. And I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. This is what I'm supposed to do. And I'm not monetized. Someday I will be. Right now I'm not. And right now I have a Cash App and I have a Venmo on my channel, on the main page of my channel. So people that can donate and want to can do so. It's not required. It's appreciated, but it's not required. When you are forced to retire because you have MS, and I live off of $700 a month, that's it. That's it. But you know what? I manage. It's okay. I manage. Food is not cheap. It's expensive. It's okay. You're turning 23? Good for you. 23 was good. 22 was it. The same numbers. 22 was good. 33 was good. 44 was good. I'll be 54 in August, so one more year is going to be 55. The same numbers are fun for me. But anyways, so, as long as you keep an open heart and you put your good out, the universe gives you back. It's the law of attraction. The universe gives you back what you want. It gives you back what you put out. So if you keep putting good out, you're going to get good back. So Melanie, this is the back of your card. The front says, my heart is open. The back says, make a list of everything that your heart is open to. Make a list of all the things that your heart is open to. And maybe put that up on the mirror to remind yourself every day that your heart is open to kindness. Your heart is open to friendship. Your heart is open to love. Your heart is open to the smile of a stranger. All the things that your heart is open to. And read it every day. Remind yourself that those are the things that your heart is open to. And if someone comes at you with anger, your heart is open to praying for that person. Because when people say, oh, my friends, they were so rude. If someone's rude, they're not your friend. True friends would not do that to you. True friends don't do that to you. True friends lift you up. True friends support you. True friends are there for you. And they love you. And they will not treat you that way. That's not a true friend. That's a shyster. So I'm going to pull one more card for the room in general, for the whole room. And I am going to then call it a day because I'm going to go make some more tea. And then I'm going to lay down for a bit because it takes a lot out of me to do this. And with my MS, I'm a little tired. But I'll come back later. But I'm going to pull one card right now for the whole room. And then I'm going to rest for a bit. So this is the last card for the whole room. This card says, every day is special. I use the good stuff. Don't wait for a special occasion. Every day that you're breathing, every day that you're here is special. Some people went to bed last night and didn't wake up today. You're here, you're listening to this. It's a good day. It's special. Today is the special. Use the good stuff. The back of the card says, what have you been saving for a special occasion? Today is that special occasion. Use that stuff today. And on that note, I love you all. Thank you for coming to the Kind Oracle. I am Lala. I will come back later. I adore you all. Enjoy your day. I'll see you later.